As promised, we're joined now by Jaap Stam, of course, the new coach of FC Cincinnati. A lot to talk to you about, Jaap. I wanted to start off with what appealed to you about this job.
Well, as a head coach or as a manager, you're always looking for that special job that you can build something. I think, and I think FC Cincinnati is already done great the last couple of years, and they're building on the team. They're building on the training ground. They've got great facilities, a new stadium that they're building as well, and of course the prospect of eventually going to the top of the MLS, and that's a great project for myself as a head coach, as a manager as well.
Your announcement, of course, went viral, maybe not for the reasons that we would have expected. The wrong picture being used in the initial tweet. What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, I was quite surprised, to be honest, because I got the picture from a friend over here in Holland, of course, and I thought he made a practical joke by orchestrating the picture himself. And then afterwards I got a message from somebody else as well. So after that message, I was quite curious what was going on. So then I saw the picture on the website, and I was quite surprised. Yeah, well, mistakes are being made, and I can laugh about it as well.
It's incredible when you look at your career and look at the managers that you've worked under: Advocat, Ferguson, Ancelotti, Mancini. I could go on and on. How much of their qualities do you try and instill into your coaching?
Well, you're not like copying yourself to a certain manager that you've worked with. You're always, when you stop playing football and when you go into management yourself, of course, you're thinking back, to the managers that I've worked with, and also to certain situations in how he addressed the team or the players as an individual or the situation. And then sometimes you can learn by that. But I think during my time as a player and also as a manager, you're trying to build your own, or you want to build your own legacy. You want to build or create your own person as a manager, and develop certain things for yourself, so you can help the team and eventually do well with that team and win games and hopefully trophies, prizes.
Fergie, of course, was renowned for the occasional hairdryer at half-time. Was that something that you would employ? Is that something that would still work today with modern footballers?
Well, I think with certain players it can help, but nowadays as well, I think every player is different. So you need to have a look at that as well, and how you can address and how you need to address players as well to get everything out of them. And certain players, okay, you need to be very strict and hard maybe towards them, but other players you need to be very careful with, and address them in a certain way so they can feel better and hopefully do better in that team as well.
It's massive coincidence that you're on today. A lot of talk about 15 years since that Liverpool comeback at Istanbul. Mark Ogden's written on the website comparing comparing it to 1999 and the drama there surrounding Manchester United's comeback. Of course, you were involved in both games. The discussion as to which one was the more spectacular, more amazing. For you, you're the perfect position to pick. Which one would you choose?
Well, you're always, as a player, you always want to win games and you want to win trophies. And of course, the one against Bayern Munich was fantastic in terms of winning that prize and the Champions League. Every player wants that, and especially in the way how we won it. It was not the best. We didn't play our best game, but we still won it, and that tells us something about the mentality that we had as well with that particular team with United. Going back to the game, of course, in Istanbul against Liverpool, we were far better as a team. We created opportunities, scored goals the first 45 minutes, but then second half we conceded 3 in 6 minutes, and that's what can happen in absolutely the top of football. And we had a very experienced team. Looking back after my career, and when people start talking, and you guys as well asking me this question, you're always looking back to that particular game against Liverpool, because it's you're so close in winning that trophy again. Everybody was very eager of course, to win it again. A great team, a great game from our side as well. And then when you lose it, it's very painful. And as a sportsman, it hurts when you lose prizes like that.
What was it like in the locker room after that defeat at Istanbul? It just must have been, the emotion must be incredible.
Yeah, afterward, well, it's silent. Nobody says anything, and of course certain players are are angry, and you know, and there's that feeling of disbelief that you can't believe what happened, and yeah, that's very hard. And at a halftime when we went into the dressing room, Ancelotti, you know, he told us as well that we need to keep pushing and we need to be careful because we can score. And of course, you know, if you're not careful enough, then well, Liverpool can score as well. But for a certain reason, it did. You know, it did happen. You know, after that first goal, I think it threw us off guard. You know, we were not focused for 6 minutes. You know, there was a bit of, you know, confusion, I think, within the team, and then you concede, which was very painful.
Going back to '99, then, what was it like in the locker room after that? Obviously, complete opposite emotions. I imagine some of it was almost disbelief, was it?
Well, you know, we played games before in that particular competition in the Champions League. We played like Juventus as well, the semi-final, where people said, okay, you know, United is never going to win this. Very difficult. 1-1 at home, away from home in Turin. We were like 2-0 down after, I think, 10 minutes. So, but we still came back and won that particular game with 3-2. So we went to the final. In that game as well, in Barcelona, of course. You know, you keep looking at the clock towards the end of the game, and then you already feel that the Germans are thinking, okay, you know, we've won it. They made a couple of subs, very important plays for them, but we still had that belief in the team that we needed to keep on pushing, and because we always create opportunities, we always get very close to goal to score. Of course, in that game we were a bit lucky at times, but you know, we managed to score twice. Also with Ferguson, you know, the lucky hand with his subs as well. Which was of course very good. We were, well, you can imagine after the game we were delighted, very happy with that.
As a former centre back, I've got to ask you about Virgil van Dijk and the impact that he has had on Liverpool and how important he's proven to be to them over the last 18 months. Many consider him now the best defender in the world. What have you made of his development?
Yeah, no, it's very good to see another Dutch defender, you know, going to that height and developing himself in a certain way. Because with Virgil as well, in the beginning of his career, even when he played in Holland for Groningen, you know, nobody believed in him or looked at him as a top defender, and nobody, well, like the big teams in Holland didn't want to buy him. And then he made the choice to go to Scotland to play for Celtic. You know, his development over there was great, playing in a different league, very tough league, good players, becoming a better player for himself, for the team. It also helps, of course, you know, the players that you've got around you, they need to help you out at certain times as well to become a better player, so you can learn or you can express yourself a lot more. Then he made a step to the Premier League to go to Southampton. Again, tough league, better league than the Scottish league, better players around him, also against him. And of course, is great development, and it tells you something about him, how he is as a person, as a player, because it needs to be in yourself as well as a player that you want to develop yourself. You need to learn from the situations that you're in, and he's done that. And now at Liverpool again, you know, a big step, big club, a lot of quality players. You know, he's a big leader in that team, but of course the other players around him help him out as well. And you know, that's I think it's a very good combination, and it's good to see that he's also performing in the national team as well.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.